Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for the last Juice World album review, and this is for Juice World's Death Race for Love album review. So I'm gonna discuss what I listened to and let you know my thoughts on this album. So let's dive into this review. Now, again, I'm sorry for the blurriness in this video. I'm really trying my best to fix it. I know I gotta get a new phone for sure, but it's gonna take a little bit to get a new phone. This phone's just started having problems, like with the system UI and all that stuff, and it's not a good thing. It's mostly the battery life and all that. It's just fucked up. But what I think of this record? Uh, it's annoying. It is so ear aching. It's. I think the beginning of it's good. And the track Desire wasn't too bad, but the first 7 tracks were really good. And then Desire was not too bad. Then it gets mixed up. It goes. When you hear Robbery, you get really annoyed with his falsetto voice. Or not falsetto voice, his singing voice. It gets really annoying. And then it goes into Flaws and Suits. And then that just. Uh, it's average. Syphilis was probably the worst track on this record. For sure. Then you have On God featuring Young Thug, and that was just annoying as hell. They kept getting repetitive with their lyricism. I know he passed away, but Jesus, this is just trash. This is probably the worst thing I've heard this whole year. Not the worst thing I've heard this whole year, but it's pretty bad. And uh Bee's Knees was just ear aching too. Uh it goes from it has mixed good and bad songs, but for the most part, this record doesn't even deserve to get like a 6 out of 10. It's not even worth it. It's not that good enough to give it a meh rating. But I did enjoy Fast. There were some good qualities about it, but the rest of it had mixed. I had mixed feelings about it. Uh, and most of them kind of sucked. Uh, then the final track, which I was starting to get a migraine listening to this record. It was so annoying. Like my head was just ugh. It was just so annoying. I just couldn't deal with it anymore. I was almost ready to give up on this record. Uh, but I stuck it through it and listened to all 22 tracks, and it got better towards the end, but wasn't that good of a record. Um, Who Shot Cupid was a decent track, and Ring Ring was decent too, except for the featured artist sucking, which is clever, and I couldn't stand that. I know most of you are gonna hate on me for dissing Juice World because of this of one bad album, and this is not his best and last album. This is his worst and last album that he's put out. He made another single before he passed, but this is just horrible. Uh, I just couldn't stand this record at all. I got annoyed with it so much. Uh, their Feeling was an okay track, but Syphilis, he used his high voice, yelling voice or whatever, while rapping, and it got annoying. I just couldn't stand it. I just can't stand this record at all. This is the worst thing I've heard this year. Well, Iggy Azalea was the worst. The worst record of 2019, but this puts it at another worst, but it's already too late to do the worst albums of 2019 because I already did that video back in November. But I know I should have listened to this earlier, but I just can't stand it. I was disappointed at the fact that this didn't do so well. I think his first album was better than this. For sure, better than this. The Bee's Knees track drags on for a while. It changes its melody at almost 3 minutes of the song, and then it just, you get annoyed with it afterwards. You're like, oh my god, this is annoying. But it's a very ear-aching, bothersome record. And it's a shame that someone like this just decided to make this horrible ass record. But this was back in March, so it was when he was around. I'm a little sad that he did pass, but I'm also frustrated at the fact that he put out this record. But it's over and done with, so I'm not going to judge anymore. Out of 10, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. This is horrible. This is just ear-aching. And I did enjoy Fast. That was pretty good. And Hear Me Callin' was pretty good. Empty was a very good song, and so was Maze. He Motions was not bad. But like I said, the first 7 tracks plus Desire were really good tracks. The rest of it, no. It was just mixed. I had mixed feelings about it, and 4 of the tracks really did horrible. And this could have been a better record, but I'm just disappointed. Because I was starting to like this artist, and now he put out this record, and this just, I think his first album, like I said, is better than this. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Juice WRLD album, Death Race for Love, if you've heard it. And if you like this album review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I know I'm probably going to get a lot of hate on this video, which is fine. I don't really care. The fact is, this album is trash. And this could have been better, but the songs got annoying. And they dragged out, and there was a lot of repetitiveness in the lyricism. And it's just, even Young Thug got annoying in the On God song mostly, and that just frustrated me. I was just like, ugh. I was like, oh my god, this is just really bad. It just gave me a migraine, this record. When I got towards the end of it, my head was pounding, and I just could not stand it anymore. I just wanted to finish the record, but my blood pressure was just rising, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get angry at this record. But I hope you guys enjoyed this album review. I know I mentioned that my head was hurting and all that, which is true. It really is. It's just I'm doing okay, but mental health wise, not really that much. I just felt like I was in a bad place for a little bit, but I'm doing a little better now. Just needed to sleep it off mostly. But thank you for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. I will return to you for one more video to end the year off. and that'll probably be for the Juice World Bandit track review I'm gonna do, and slash last video of 2019 video. Well, might do just one more video. If I don't do the Bandit track review, I'll let you guys know. But because I didn't really like that track, it was kind of annoying. But this album is just horrible, plain and simple. But like I said, thank you for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video.